everybody, we're back. Next video. Hope you're enjoying Penumbra so far. I mean, it's on YouTube. This is an old game. The ones I've seen on YouTube are like 10-year-old videos and stuff. So mine's going to be probably one of the newest on YouTube collectively that's covering the Penumbra series. But I like this game. It's cool. It's got a good atmosphere to it. Yeah, the enemies are weak, especially in the first game. It gets a little freaking crazier in the second game. Penumbra 2, which is Black Plague, is the best in the series. Yeah, I think in this game it's mostly just spiders, dogs, and maybe the worms a little bit you got to deal with. There's not much else, I think, that you have to deal with. But yeah, things broaden out in the second game and get, like I said, more bizarre and everything. But this is meant to be kind of a stealthish game, more exploration, story-driven, you know. It's not as good as Amnesia either. Amnesia perfected it. The game Soma kind of went a different direction, but in a good direction too. We'll get to all those games. But yeah, I don't want people to like miss out on this game, or I don't care. You don't have to play it. If you can get enjoyment just watching me play it, that's cool. But at least I feel like I'm exposing people to some, lesser known horror games maybe. Okay, so section C, we could go try the code. 1371. Is that right? Let me check my calculator. 1371. I still remembered it. Yeah, that's a trick. If you got codes you need to remember, or just one code, put it in your Apple iPhone's calculator app real quick, and then you'll remember what it is. Like Silent Hill uses a lot of codes for passwords and stuff. So yeah, it said that the code was for storage. There's not really storage around here. So I'm not really sure what that's referring to, actually. Like where it's referring to. The refinery's locked. Yeah, this way. This section C has a keypad on it, so 1371, doing pretty good. Alright, let's try it. 1371. Did it work? Wow, it did work. But it's not called storage. It's called section C. That's confusing. No, there's that. When you hear that, oh, there he is. I just saw him. When you hear this kind of knocking, there he is. You see his eyes. Ooh, he's turning around. I don't know if they can see you when you peer around the corner. It'd be nice to test it. But when you hear this little...
Really, the hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act the scientist in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels for the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two foolsy men who plummeted into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the man became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
Wow. He's like Shakespearean or something, in his delivery. taking a puff of my vape pen. I'm trying to be professional, you know, but I gotta be me too, so hope you'll forgive me. Well, we got a dog over here. So when you hear this knocking music in the background and everything, that's when you know you're not spotted, but something, a monster's in range. I'm going to test a few things here. I want to see if he can hear me break this. He didn't hear it. And I don't know. Oh, he did hear it. Yeah, you did hear it, didn't you? I hate how they go through the floor. If you can stay behind them, that's your, like, safest place. I'm gonna run you down, buddy. I'm running you down. You got me. Ah, man, 3 hits. We're on normal difficulty, mind you. So, I think he's reset. Yeah. That's gone now. So they can hear. I'd like to test if he can see me around the corner. Test it again. Because I know, for instance, in Alien Isolation, which is another game we're definitely going to be playing, probably soon, arguably. I really, really like that game. In Alien Isolation, when you play on the challenge maps, they're like DLC. I'm just going to stay like this and see if he can see me. I think he's going to go over there. Anyway, Alien Isolation challenge maps. The game defaults the alien's AI to hard mode. And in hard mode, when you look around corners like this, he can definitely see you and come and kill you. The alien, the xenomorph. Alright, let's see. But on normal mode, he can't see you when you do this. I'm assuming, as old as this game is, that I'm probably safe looking around the corner. Yeah, he can't see me. I'm like John Cena over here, man. You can't see me, you know? I really hate these dogs, though. He's just gonna come back. You don't have to mess with them, but usually I just like to get them out of the way. I want to try this. Let's put my weapon away and let's try to kill him with this. Come here, buddy. You got donked right in the head. Get up. Right in the head. How many is it going to take? You're going to run away, huh? Which way are you going to come from? Oh, crap. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, get me out. Oh, no. There's no way you guys don't know where I am. There's 2 of them, so. And when you definitely hear the music thumping, that means they're aggroed. Now it's back to reset. They're chill. They're going back to their route. But who knows where they're placed now. I wonder if that bucket. I wonder if that barrel was actually doing any damage. Wow, man. He's gonna call his buddy. Ooh. No, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. This ain't worth healing. Just die. Oh, he's like eating me. I did make a quick save here after we nailed him with that barrel however many times. I just wonder if you can kill him with it. You have to like wait for him to get up. Did that kill you? Wow, you can kill him. So yeah, if they run away when you hit them, then they howl and they call more to them if there's any more in the area. Wow, I didn't think you could kill him with that. That's cool. It was like 8 or 10 hits though. Not a fun time. Alright, let's look at the new map. So, chemical storage, incinerator, section B, and then lake. Lake Utaqua. That's what Red was talking about. Shiny lake floor. Yeah. So where's our little circle? Right there. So that was section B. So yeah, let's go left down towards the lake, which would be back this way. Yeah. There was another dog in here somewhere. There he is, I just heard him growl. That's another thing, don't have your light sources out when you're near one. I think he's on the other side of the wall. Don't have light sources out because they'll definitely see that. Okay. Oh. Saw him. Briefly. Ooh. Man, they reset really quick. See, now he's gonna call. Now he's gonna jump. That's bullshit. He's dead, I think. Yeah. Yep, sorry. That's BS. Probably half dead now. Yeah, losing a lot of blood. I'm just gonna hope I survive, you know, for him to auto heal. Is there a door here? No, they just kind of look like doors. There's a map though. So yeah, let's head this way. Yeah, the enemies are not really great in the Penumbra series. They're great as far as they get better and creepier, but their AI doesn't really get any smarter. Alright, let's be smart. Lean around the corner. There's another map. So really, there's the lake. That's it, I guess. I don't think there's any... There's the dead dog. Yeah, sorry for all the dog abuse. They're zombie dogs, right? That's okay. There's the lake. Yeah, they're zombie dogs, so it's okay. There's one of those explodey canisters. Some kind of reservoir. Yeah, some kind. I'm trying to start it and then run away. Let's see what it does to that over there. It's probably not going to do nothing. No. Alright. Just barrel to the lake. Got another steam bath switch for dogs. Yeah, this game's got it against dogs. Wish you could put those spiders in there. I don't know what's worse, the spiders or the dogs. Probably the dogs. I can't believe they can kill you in 3 hits. Yeah, see, we're at full health now. These things you can't open. And these things you can, but there's never nothing in them. So, I guess you could put the dog in there, close him in, and then move that in front. Lake Utaqua. You too cool for me to pronounce correctly. Oh, lovely. Tunnel. Now I remember this part. This part's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. past those yet. See, here's what I'm saying. Look at it. I think if you look at it after it's already done it, it won't do it again. But when you get the camera away from the item and then you look back, it flashes. Flashed a minute ago. There it goes. So is it just a certain range? Or is it looking away? It's both. You gotta be a certain distance to it for it to flash, and then you've had to have looked away from it. But it's easier to see when you have the glow sticking up there. Who left that backpack and these pages down here? Explorer's Last Will and Testament. Last Will and Testament of Joe Freeman. Wonder if he's related to Gordon Freeman from Half-Life. Final thoughts, 10/10/2000. I, Joe Freeman, would like to leave all my personal belongings to my sister, May, in the knowledge that she will distribute them wisely. We always used to say, better to die young than to never live at all. I guess we are going to get our wish. I know enough about survival to realize I won't be surviving much longer. Jono, my buddy, I just don't know. Jono. My left leg is broken in 3 places, and I suspect I may also have shattered my pelvic bone. 3 hours ago, after we'd set up camp, Jono set off to find some unusable timber for the fire. When he got back, he was very excited. I couldn't work out what it was that had got him so agitated, but I went along with it all the same. I should have recognized the signs. Soon after, he got worse. He jumped me when I was turned away, burying my face in the snow, trying to suffocate me. I still don't know what he found in the ice to enrage him so. Lucky for me, the ground gave way and we both fell. I landed hard on the ice and desperately clawed my way onto more solid ground. I was running on adrenaline, didn't notice the pain. I just knew that if I was going to die, I didn't want it to be in the frozen water beneath me. When you fall into a frozen lake, you don't just drown or freeze to death. Your whole body seizes up from the cold. Every instinct tells you to swim for the side, but your body won't let you. You gradually dip under the surface, your last breath expelled when you fell. But you don't drown then and there. Your body shuts everything down, survives on what strength you have left. You can last for an hour just floating there, slowly dying. So now I'm lying here, my soaked Gore-Tex slowly freezing me in place. Me on one side of the lake, Jono trapped on the other. I'm worried about him. From what I can see from this side, his arm is displaced, his shoulder blade fractured, and his wrist broken. You can see all that from the other side. I can't hear anything he yells, but he looks to be constantly muttering to himself, testing the ice with a crowbar from his backpack. Maybe that's Gordon Freeman. I don't know how he can stand the pain, or whether his strength is coming from, where his strength is coming from, but at any rate, something strange happened to him. Fortunately for me, he can't cross the lake. It'll give way under his weight. The only way to cross would be carefully spread out your weight evenly across the surface, and he looked in too much of a rush for that. There's a lot of drugs in my system right now. I have another bottle of painkillers. There's enough to finish the job. I always said I'd rather die pushing the boundaries than drift away in my sleep. I guess I didn't mean that after all. I'd rather gently slip away than die cold and bleeding. What you got in your baggage? Finally, something younger than me. Maybe this backpack will help me find out what's going on down here. Useless. Well, not entirely. Just an old flare, and I think he said some medicine. Yeah, we picked up another, I heard the sound of the pills. Picked up another bottle of that. And a couple of flares, so... yay for us, I guess. Just one moment. Alright, off we go. Okay, getting cold. disused shed. Who knows how old it is or who last used it. Yeah. Get our save on. It's like there's a carbon copy of me inside the artifact. Except that there's more than one, and they're not very good copies. No, it's not good. It's like it's coming from everywhere. Almost like it's coming from inside the caricature. It didn't sound like it was necessarily coming from that artifact. Okay, so yeah, I'll just quick save and show you what happens here. La la la. Oh, oops, that was a bad decision. Death is the final unknown. So yeah, you can't just cross this lake. It looks solid, but not much as it seems down here. Won't catch me trekking across that. So yeah, we are going to trek across it, but you have to do it in a certain manner. So this thing can actually be disassembled. I don't know if you can just run into it. No. So you can break this apart into pieces. And you can help get across with these. Might even can use the ceiling. Nice. All but the frame, I think. It's metal. Yeah. So, as long as you're not standing on it, you can use these carefully. This is a good spot to start, right over here in the corner. Just be careful when you hear that crack-a-lacking. And yeah, just literally make you a path. It takes some time, but this is what you gotta do. It's kinda, you know, you can't really turn stuff, so you just kinda have to use the piece before it to help straighten it out. And I usually crouch when I do it too. In Amnesia, from what I remember, it's been a while since I've actually played Amnesia. Just not really spoilers, but when we get to whoa, that was weird. When we get to Amnesia, there's a whole entire mod that upscales every texture in that game, so that texture's that, and it looks better than Penumbra because it's newer, 2010. So that game is going to look really, really good when we get to it. But yeah, I crouch just to be safe. I just moved the board in front of me. Got it snagged on it. Don't have to be perfect. And you can use these little boards too, if you run out of big ones, but get over to that next mound. Maybe you don't have to crouch, probably being safer than I need to be. But yeah, what I was saying was, I think in Amnesia, I think you can rotate items when you pick them up. I definitely think you can zoom in on them. You actually kind of need to stand so I can get this higher off the ground. Try to scoop that board out of the way. There. I'm just kind of holding the left mouse click, you know, to hold on to it. And let go of it and drag it next to it. That's my method. The ice is not really crackling too bad, so I think you're safe to stand. 3 more boards here should be enough. Whoa. Sometimes you just have to drop them and kind of start over. I mean, yeah, this part may be boring to people, but oh, that was really dumb. No, at least I quick saved to that point. Lost 2 board placements. Oh, about to fall off. See, it's like way up here. I guess I need to get as far as I can and still be able to grab it. So don't slam the board onto the ice. Yeah, it's better to get it long ways because then you get more use out of the board. Okay, which I've done with all of them. Quick save. It's like, yeah, you could go over there and hard save, you know, after every couple of boards, but if you watched the, be careful now, if you watched the configuration video for, I'm just going to leave that like that, for this game, then you would know how to quick save. You would know how to turn on the quick save function. And this is a perfect reason for it right here. Because unless you're very, very careful and you like, are very, very careful here like I'm not being, you will bust through the ice. Yeah, it is kind of awkward. This one's in the way. I think you have to do this in, there's another game I remember doing this in. Well, there's a bunch of games you do this in. Half-Life. Do a hard save. I think Half-Life you have to do that. Yeah, you do. It's in one of the desert levels, deserty levels with sand. It might be one of Half-Life 2 episodes, but it might be just the normal Half-Life 2 game. Yeah, you have to do this because there's like I can't remember what their names are. Those bugs. The bugs in that game that burrow out of the ground, that level. If you walk across the ground in that level, those bugs get disturbed and come and get you. So you have to like lay boards to make gaps to avoid them. Wow, that was kind of bouncing. Alright, quick save. I don't know why that's doing that. Crinkle, crinkle. So what we should actually be doing here is once you get a bunch placed. Well, that one's bouncing around. I don't like that. No, it's wigging out. Okay, that's good. You could take, like, you know, one of these and then keep building it. Shouldn't have jumped. Alright, now we're here. So we're trying to get over there, and then we're gonna go back and probably is not going to work very well. I'm trying to get over here so I can get these. We're just going to have to completely rebuild it on the way back. Is what they're going to make us do here. So we need to just take from the beginning and add up here to the new one. Plop. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you can get to it. It was good to hear the splash. I mean, I don't know if anybody's speedrunning. Whoa, it's not a freaking skateboard, man. I don't know if anybody's speedrun this game. I wonder what their, I would like to see their method for doing this part quick. Alright, I need to stop here, and we will continue this in the next video. We're mostly over there. It's a little shorter distance than the way we had to come, but then we got to go all the way back. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.